Assalamualaikum, my respective supervisor, Dr. NURUL IZYAN binti Mat DAUD, and my name is Amirah SYAZWANI binti ZULRAMLI, and I'm currently doing my internship in WSA Engineering that we call as WSAE. This is my industrial supervisor, which is Mr. AZLIE bin MOHAMAD as Assistant Manager HR. The type of industry for WSAE is manufacturing automotive, which is serving the automotive interior parts and commercial carpets. This company established in 1995. WSAE was founded by three key players, namely Wan, Sinadurai, and Antonio. These three people founded this company with different ethnic background, namely Malay, Chinese, and Indian. Our CEO is Datuk Dr. Wan Muhammad Wan Embo. The HQ WSAE located in Rawang, Selangor. The company have 5 factories, which is WSAE Sdn Bhd in Rawang Perdana and Sungai Choh, Carpet International Malaysia Manufacturing, WSA Precision Sdn Bhd, and Peninsula Carpet Manufacturing in Klang, Selangor. WSAE is active as supplier for Proton and Pro2, mainly supplying interior parts. The role of each department involved human resource. I'm currently doing my internship in this department. HR departments manage the people who work for the organization, which is recruitment and selection, staff training, industrial relation, and health and safety. Second, account and finance. This department is responsible for managing the money coming into and going out of the business. They deal with the paying suppliers, staff wage, and receiving payments from customer. Next, business development and procurement. Department identify networks, negotiate with the client, and try to save costs through sale, project, product, and vendor management. The engineering department is responsible for developing innovative products to manufacture advanced materials and to design, introduce, test, improve the quality of product. Production department is responsible for converting raw material and other inputs into finished good or service. Logistics department is order processing, which is always communicate with the supplier and customer, planning, controlling the raw material and storage of goods, and monitoring the movement of goods. Maintenance department responsible to prevent unexpected machine breakdowns and maximize the availability and reliability of all operating system. The company operating activity, firstly, design and manufacturing automotive interior parts. WSAE produce headlining, door trim, shaft center, carpet mat, trunk lid cover, floor car carpet, automotive. Secondly, design and manufacturing commercial carpets, which is hand tufted carpet, especially from domestic user to service organization, government agency, corporate sector, and car manufacturer. Furthermore, is company trading that only sell child car seat to the customer. The business environment, WSAE have customer from Toyota, Honda, Proton, Pro2, and Peugeot. Proton and Pro2 is our main customer for the automotive interior parts. Next, WSAE have overseas supplier company, which is Glory Worldwide, Far Eastern, PT Graha Fibertex. And lastly, WSAE have a local supplier company, which is non-woven product, Colorex, Ocean Cash, Web, and Illumens. Basically, there are 6 tasks that given by my industrial supervisor. Firstly, post job vacancy and select candidates. I responsible for posting vacancy in my future job and Indeed. Secondly, write email interview invitation to all candidates. I have to do this task after making several calls to the candidate to get information and confirmation from them whether they are willing to attend the interview. Thirdly, set and involve in interview selection. I prepare the interview assessment form, resume, and employment application form before attend the interview together with the head of the department. And fourthly, I write several letters to all staff and interview candidates. I prepare a promotion letter, increment letter, acceptance resignation letter, and confirmation letter. to all staff, while offer letter and band letter for interview candidate who have been accepted for work. And next, manage the induction program for new staff. For this task, I do an induction suggestion about a company introduction, management organization chart, company policy. It is an information to the company operating hour, dress code, and company regulation to new staff. And lastly, update the company organization chart every month. I need to confirm the number of the staff who are new staff and staff already resigned, which department and position. So I need to update the organization chart in Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint and send it to the HR assistant manager. Next aspect that had been studied during my internship, firstly, I learned the true job scope in human resource recruitment. HR has a many parts such as payroll, administration, training, and recruitment. The task given by the industrial supervisor is HR recruitment. So I know how to manage the overall about the position, which is the process of interviewing, selecting, hiring, and onboarding employees. And secondly, able to communicate with the people professionally. During my internship at this company, I learned how to communicate with the people formally, especially when calling interview candidates, staff, and company management via phone and email. It can build my communication skill and confidence to speak in front of them. And lastly, I can apply the subject learned into the real world and of work. I only studied the theory of HR management, but during the internship, I can apply the learning practically. Based on the knowledge, I learned quickly when my industrial supervisor give a guidance. Contribution to the company. Firstly, I involved an interview with the polytechnic student for internship replacement. As a representative of HR department to interview students from Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah with the head of engineering department. Secondly, assist and make a payslip for foreign worker. It need to be done before the salary payment is made, according to which agency and department. Thirdly, assist and distribute salary in cash to foreign worker. I always give their salary twice a month. And fourthly, assist by key in employee salaries in the online and bank system. I usually need to update the salary amount every month for foreign worker. And lastly, assist by take staff attendance before the training session. I make sure a staff that involved in the training to fill up the attendance with their name, position, department, and signature. For suggestion, firstly, disclose work responsibility to all staff. All staff must know the work responsibility for each position in HR. It easier for new staff or intern to do the task correctly. The manager need to do a meeting weekly or monthly to provide the latest information from the superior. Secondly, renew the punch card system. Using the thumbprint method allows staff to identify workers to collect attendance more accurately and quickly. The staff payroll can know if the worker take a long break, arrive late, or leave early. And next, make a good financial plan. Since the company has faced the slow salary payment, each department need to do a plan to buy raw material for production early and pay all debt and machine maintenance costs, so salary payment can be paid on time. And lastly, assist team member to achieve goals. As an intern, I see the team members are important. They can help each other to solve a problem and work on time. Example, a few of staff from HR department help count cash during the salary distribution process to foreign worker. For challenges of task execution, firstly, facing the rejection of job offer and salary demand. Most candidates reject the job offer because they want to get a high salary demand. They ask for a salary that exceeds the salary range set by company. In addition, the company has faced the problem of late salary payment, so which is affected the interview candidates reject the job offer. Secondly, less supervision and direction. Other staff are not exposed to the job scope of HR recruitment and they lack knowledge in the field, while the HR staff who handle recruitment are still on the maternity leave, so I get less supervision and limited instruction, which made it difficult for me to connect with her. I deal with the staff through a WhatsApp and phone call only. And furthermore, need to know the job properly. During my internship, I was responsible for issuing a private and confidential letter that used by the company name. It required me to be careful in doing tasks. Example, I need to make sure a company policy and salary range are true. And lastly, need to deal with the candidate and all staff. During my internship period, this job required me to meet people with a different type of attitude. I have to follow the wish from manager to hire new staff, and they are very strict to choose candidates who are suitable for the position. While a candidate, I have to deal with the change in the interview date, can attend the interview and rejecting the interview date. Added value that I get during my internship, firstly, always maintain the professional behavior. During my internship, I learned to show a professional behavior to deal with the other candidates, staff and management. I need to treat them with respect and show a positive attitude. They can see I will take the responsibility, act ethically and communicate respectfully and always be punctual on deadlines. Secondly, self-reliance in every task. That staff that teach the scope of work to me for 3 weeks. So during her maternity leave period, I have to be independent to do every task in the recruitment of employees. I need to make a to-do list every day so I can do the job alone with the less supervision. Next, networking. During my internship, I see networking in this company. It can create a maintain relationship with the people who can help me to learn new skill and access the opportunities. So I can gather the more information about the skill necessary for the various type of job, careers and industry. And lastly, can get more work experience. As an intern, the internship can reveal how to manage the entire company and the responsibility of each department. So with the work experience, it gives me the confidence and ability to do the job. The practical experience in the company can give me the confidence to deal with the tasks or challenges I will face in my career. That's all from me. Thank you.